Are you looking for something to put in your running shoes or your walking shoes or even what you wear to the office every day to help deal with overpronation and plantar fasciitis? Well, I have an idea for you. So today is day 2. This is the second day that I use these new orthotics. Powerstep. I'll link them below, but for going for a run. So this was recommended to me by a patient who goes running who suffers from plantar fasciitis, and she felt like it was very helpful because it helped to reduce the tension on her heel and allowed for more of a midfoot strike. So today is my second day wearing them, running. I did a 4-mile run, which is a way more reasonable run, friends, to start out with when you're starting out with a new orthotic. But if you watch my first one, it was a 10-mile run, which is not what I actually recommend. But I will say that I found many of the same symptoms on my 4-mile run that I found on my 10-mile run. Now, my 4-mile run is all asphalt. So there's no trail, which I do feel like with the 10-mile run, that does help to, having some trail time helps to decrease the force through the foot and probably changed my symptom pattern. So that's something for you to consider too if you run on concrete versus asphalt versus trails. That is going to impact how your feet interact with the orthotic. So today I was on asphalt the entire time for all 4 miles. I had, when I put them in my shoes, so today I put them in a Wave Inspire by Mizuno. So more stability than my other shoes, or sorry, less stability than my other shoes that I was wearing for my 10-mile run. I definitely felt it more, felt the orthotic more when I was just walking around the house before leaving and going for my run. I definitely could feel it more, definitely on the right side, but also on the left, that I could feel like, okay, there's some like of that arch support there, right behind the, or right in front of, I guess, the calcaneus. So calcaneus is your heel bone. That's the one that interacts with the ground. And I could definitely feel kind of that bump or that arch that you usually would have in orthotic. That's why you usually wear them. I could definitely feel that when I was walking around the house on the left and the right today. The other day in the other shoes, I could only feel it on the right. So went running, definitely had that lateral foot pain again, where the calcaneus, the heel bone, interacts with the talus, which is the bone that's right above that. The two of them kind of together make up the heel bone. Definitely felt that lateral pain, and since I stayed on asphalt, it didn't feel like it really went away very much. That's not necessarily a bad thing about the orthotic. More than likely it's that my foot is not moving correctly and I need to do some work on getting my talus and my calcaneus moving correctly so then they can interact with the orthotic correctly. When I was walking after running, I definitely noticed that joint on my left side, the talocalcaneal joint on my left side, had a lot of popping in it, so it may have actually gotten a little bit of mobilization while I was running. But it's definitely something that I'm going to work on in the clinic today to get it moving better, to see if we can get rid of this problem. I think that my foot has not been interacting with the ground for correctly for a while. I told you guys before that my left side is definitely my wonky side. I don't like saying you have a bad side and a good side because you don't want to be talking about any part of your body as bad. It's not bad. It has a harder time interacting with the ground correctly and getting proper activation of the hip muscles. And I feel it's important to be careful about the words that we say about our bodies, because our bodies are always listening, because they're always attached to our mouth, which is where the words are coming from. Anyway, back to the Powerstep. got kind of deep for a second. Back to the Powerstep. So definitely going to keep trying them, and I'll keep posting reviews here. I'm going to try them in the clinic for a day, and then also obviously with more running after I do some mobilization of my foot to see if things get better. But hopefully this is helpful. I hope that you guys, if you're looking for a new orthotic, that this helps you determine if this is a good fit for you or not. Like I said, I'll put the link below. If you have any other products that you would like us to try and do a ponytail review on, let me know. Drop the comments below. Bye.